Hello, mom casting on this lovely Saturday night. I am upstairs in my little office nook. The girls are sleeping. I have me some lovely hot apple cider. I love the fall. And I'm getting ready to work on some of my book. I got to work on it for a couple hours last night because I only did a couple articles this week. I've been working on some trainings for VIP Kid, so my schedule was a little bit different. And I also wanted to make sure I fit in some time to focus on my writing because this weekend is the 10th anniversary of my brother, who was a phenomenal writer and human being. It's the 10th anniversary of him passing, and he would have wanted me to focus on what I love to do and not think about him not being here anymore. So I wanted to make sure I had time to do that. So last night I wrote a few pages. Tonight I hope to write a couple pages because it's what I love to do. I've always wanted to get a literary agent. I have 3 books I have written in my lifetime, one that I got self-published a few years ago, and writing has always been just my love. I love creating worlds and characters and stories. And my brother loved doing that too. I used to go out onto the porch at my uncle's house when I went to visit my brother down in Florida. I stayed at my uncle's, and my brother would be out on the porch with his cork notebook and just writing. And I would go out there with my notebook and just write too. And after he passed away, I made sure to get as many of his poems as I could. And I have quite a few, and that's something I hold near and dear to my heart because he was my role model. He was my hero. He was the most wonderful human being, the most hilarious human being, very opinionated human being that I've ever met. And he would have wanted me, instead of mourning him or thinking about how I haven't had him in my life for the past 10 years, this weekend, to focus on what I love to do. So I'm going to take some time for myself tonight and work on these characters and the story I've been working on, and make that a goal because that's something he would have wanted me to do. I don't have a lot of time to really do that anymore between, fitting in my articles during the girls' nap time or after they go to sleep, also cleaning, and now doing trainings for VIP Kid. I really don't have as much time as I used to when it comes to working on my book, and that makes me sad because I have stuff to say. I have a story to tell and characters to share with the world, and someday that will happen. I'm doing that for myself, doing that for my brother, and I'm doing that for readers because I do know that my stories are important. They're fiction, but they have very positive messages and important messages. So that's what I'm doing tonight, and I have in the back of my mind just thoughts about how it is my brother's 10-year anniversary since he passed, and how it is sad that my girls will never meet their uncle, never get to joke around with him, and really get to experience what I experienced, and that's sad. And it makes me wonder, how do you go about really sharing those memories with your children, and how do you explain that, the importance to them? You show them, I think you show them memories and you tell them stories, but if this has ever been something that you had to experience in your life, how do you go about sharing a sad moment filled with wonderful memories, but a sad moment with your little ones? I think it'll be tough moving forward, but for now I am going to focus on my writing, focus on doing what he would have wanted me to do. Tomorrow I'm going to go have a flight of beer for his 10-year anniversary, have some dinosaur barbecue, and just think about all the great memories with him, and make sure I find time to write for me because that's important, and that's what he would have wanted me to do. So I'm going to drink this hot apple cider and do just that.